Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Zero Nico Fishing, and today I will be showing you my new fishing rod that I got today. So, first off, this is a Penn. This is a Penn Battle 2. This is a Penn Battle 2. I don't know how to say that.
Graphite.
Graphite. A Penn Battle 2, size 5,000 reel. And why I think this is a good reel and good rod, because I'm going to be using this for saltwater. I am going to be having a series in the Keys with my two friends. I'm not going to be telling you who they are. You will find out who they are in the next video in the Keys. And I'm going to be using this for saltwater, mostly for mahis, snook, redfish, snappers, pretty much anything that's in saltwater. And I got it today because I had this other reel and rod and it was getting old, and it wasn't like that really, it wasn't really that good, but it worked for me for like, I don't know, 3 years. I got it for my 7th birthday, and now I'm 10, and it works really good for me. And it wouldn't start reeling, so I asked my mom and dad, because we were in Pompano, and there was a bait and tackle shop called Rod Room, and this guy recommended it to me, and I said, I'll figure it out. And I got this super nice rod, and it's super good. It has really good backbone, and the backbone is this right here. So the backbone is it's hard. If you could hear it, it's hard, and it will let you know when to fish, so it won't snap. And it's a really good rod. It's a little expensive. It's let's see, it was $140, but if you want to get it cheaper, it's not that much cheaper, but you could get it at Bass Pro Shops for $130, and this rod was $140. It's a little pricey, but if you're getting into saltwater and you want a cheaper rod, you can get it at Walmart or Dick's Sporting Goods. And I'll leave a picture here and it's a Shakespeare saltwater rod, and it worked for me for a long time, and I caught one snook on it. I've caught mangrove snappers in the Keys. I've caught a bunch of fish on it, but then it wasn't reeling, and I finally got a new rod.
How much was that one?
This was
the other one.
The other one, it was, I think, $25-30.
Perfect.
And online you could get it, I'm sure, for like $15-20, and it's a really good rod. Okay guys, so I want to get to what's the difference between the 1,000, 2,000, and all the other sizes. So I got the 5,000 because I'm gonna be like using this a lot and for saltwater, and I want a fishing rod that will last me a long time. So I got the 5,000, which is a little bit more heavy duty. Right here, it's kind of big. It's not really big, and it says hold on, Mom. See the size right there, 5,000. Gear ratio 5:6:1, and then system is 5+1 stainless steel bearing.
So what is the difference between that and another one?
Well, for the other ones, you can either get the 4,000 is probably the gear ratio is probably lower. So if you're going for like mahis and bigger game fish, I would recommend the 5,000. But I'm gonna use this for a bunch of other stuff. But I'm using this so like when I get bigger, I can still use it. But if you're going for like little fish, off the dock or something, or you're just a younger age, you could get, I don't know, but if you're like that, I would either get from a 1,000 to a 3,000. So they're not the biggest sizes, but it's like the perfect size for a beginner. But it's really good, so 1,000 to 3,000. But if you're going for really big, like sailfish, swordfish, bluefish, amberjacks, I would go from a 4,000 all the way up to I think there's an 8,000 reel. So it's 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 4,000, 4,500, 5,000, the 5,500, 6,000, 7,000, I think 8,000 also. So those are all the sizes. And then there's also different styles of pens. I don't know all of them, but the two I know are the Penn Battle and the Penn Fierce. The Penn Fierce wind grips are are cheaper than this. It's $120 for a Penn Fierce wind grip.
And what's the difference between that one?
So the Penn Fierce, it's just a different model rod. Well, not the model, it's the same, but it's just gonna be different colors and different. So that's Battle. It's gonna say Fierce. Fierce 3, and it's just different, like reel. I don't know. It's different colors. It's red and black. The wind grips, there's gonna be like grips here, and it's gonna be red. That's gonna be red. It's gonna be black.
What is a wind grip?
I don't really know, but it's just called wind grips. But these don't have wind grips. This just has a regular grip. But that's $120. The regular Penn Fierce 3 is, I think, $80 or $90 for the Penn Fierce 3. But I got the Penn Battle 2 today because I just thought it was a lot smoother, and I just really fell in love with this rod itself. And then the next thing you need to know is what's the difference between a Penn saltwater rod or a freshwater rod. So a saltwater rod will be having more heavy duty. The rod itself is gonna be heavier. The rod is gonna be the reel. It's gonna be heavier. It's gonna have a better drag system.
What's your drag system?
That right here. So the drag, that right there. So when it pulls, and then they added a drag system to it. It's called the HT100. So yeah. So it's gonna have a heavier reel. It's gonna have a better drag system, heavier drag. It's gonna have most likely heavier line, heavier, like the better backbone, like I said, so it doesn't snap and you can reel in fish better. And then freshwater will have, oh my God, there's a humongous carp down there, humongous carp that just jumped. So what was I gonna say? The freshwater, it's gonna have less. It's gonna still have really good backbone, but it's just gonna have it's gonna be as good as a saltwater backbone. The rods are gonna be lighter. They might be a little bit smaller. I think this might be a 8-foot rod. I have a 7-foot rod and a 7.3 rod on the loose, and the reels are gonna be smaller. You're gonna pull in this is gonna hold bigger fish. It could hold big fish, but not just as big fish.
Have you ever used a freshwater rod in saltwater?
I think when I was a beginner saltwater fisherman, I think I did once.
Okay.
But
and would you use the saltwater in the freshwater? Would you use Would you use that fishing rod in here in this lake?
Or you mean other lakes also?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will use this rod if you're going striper fishing or like big fish fishing, like carp and all that stuff. But if you're just going for bass, I'll just use a regular bass rod. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on my Penn Battle 2. Hope you guys got some really good tips on what's the difference between a saltwater and a freshwater rod. Hope you guys got some really good tips on learning on this reel itself and the rod. If you guys want to drop a comment, what was your first rod, or if you want a rod, you could ask me what rod you should get, and then hopefully the comments aren't disabled, and I will write back to you what rod you should get. So hope you guys like this video. Please remember to like, subscribe. Please share this video. The Real Nico Fishing out. Peace.